Center at the 3rd Annual Macabre Fair Film Festival. If you remember on last week's show, we met Adam Ginsberg, who was telling us all about this spectacular event. We're about to go inside now and catch up with some big-name actors and directors and hear all about their spectacular projects they're working on. Here we are inside the Macabre Fair Film Festival here at the Best Western in Rockville Center, and alongside here is one of my dear friends, is Nicole. Hi Nicole, great to see you again.
Hi, good to see you too.
You too. And Nicole and I actually worked together on, I guess it's like a skit.
Yeah, for one of the horror nights. We did Scary Movie too.
It was a lot of fun, I enjoyed it. So how are you enjoying the festival so far?
Good. I mean, things are just getting started, but I mean, it's always so good to see everyone. I can't stay away.
And you look adorable, by the way. Tell us about your outfit.
My outfit is actually a fashion in Japan known as Buro Lolita, as part of the Gothic Lolita fashion. And tomorrow's National Lolita Day, so I wanted to get this in today.
Excellent. You look absolutely adorable.
Thank
I love
you.
your hair. So tell us a little bit more. You've been with Twitch Productions now. That's Adam and Elsie's company here. That's put together the Macabre Festival for several years now.
Yes, I've been with 4th of July will be my official 3-year anniversary.
And how do you like it?
I love it. I've enjoyed every minute of it.
And tell us about some of the productions that you guys are working on together.
Oh boy. I got started initially, I had joined up in May and I did my first official show in July where the Living Dead Mafia band did the Vanderbilt 4th of July Festival, and it was me and another girl who were helping run the table for raffles and information about the group. A couple months later, Adam and Elsie brought back their musical instrumental play of the Living Dead Mafia and also brought in a new play called Qualia, where I played Barbara Qualia in that, and then I played Laura and Cha-Cha in the Living Dead Mafia. And then I guess about a year later, I got them a spot at Icon, and since they had been doing local horror conventions, they're like, why don't we do our own? And hence this became a thing.
You actually had a cute little story you were telling before about a role that you played in a Carrie remake.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
We did horror nights, and that's pretty much how it is now. Back in the day, it used to be double feature horror movie nights. So we had kind of like a Stephen King night where we did Pet Sematary and Carrie. And I loved it too. But unfortunately, we wound up getting the wrong version of Carrie. So kind of like how we almost had a Spanish version of Scary Movie 2. So we just did the skit and then we gave them their money back. And we did the Carrie skit, and then I dressed up as the bloody promise Carrie, kind of scared people throughout the movie.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, I hope you have a great time this weekend. It looks like a lot of fun. As you can see, things are just getting started here at the Macabre. So Nicole, thank you so much.
You're
Great
welcome.
to see you.
Me too.
See you soon, honey. Two nightmare legends themselves. Well, you guys went through great lengths to be here today. So Freddie, I met you way back in January. We were here for the 2nd Annual Macabre Festival. What's happened since the last Macabre?
Well, everything has been escalated, let's say. We're now official characters for Twitch Productions. We got big events coming up like Monster Mania, but our biggest event is going to be Powerfest. Powerfest 2013. It's going to be at the Sands Casino Hotel in Bethlehem, PA.
Excellent.
So things are moving very large.
Great deal. And both of you were rivals in Freddy versus Jason. So set the record straight for all of us. Who is the winner at the end of the movie?
He was dreaming, so that's what I always say. But he's pretty menacing sometimes.
Any comment there, Jason? No?
I guess there's a comment.
This is not the Jerry Springer show. So how are you guys enjoying the festival so far? Things are just getting off the ground.
It's awesome. Every time we come to the event, it gets bigger and bigger and more nightmarish.
Well, fellas, thanks so much for being with us once again today, Freddie. There we go. Don't cut my fingers off now.
That's all right. You got another hand.
Jason, you're looking great as always.
Take care.
Alright, so joining me right now is Mike Stever and his partner, Linda Nelson here, who have submitted Resurrecting Carrie here at the film festival. Nice to see you guys. Thank you for being here with us today. So Mike, I'm going to start with you. You directed, filmed, and edited Resurrecting Carrie. Tell us about it.
Well, you know, I did a lot of musical that came out in '88, you know, for Los Angeles. I guess you could say it's a little bit of a mishmash of all three, kind of under one.
We actually checked it out shortly before, and it's like amazing. I mean, it kind of sent chills down my spine. And I'm a big Carrie fan. Actually, I've seen the movie. I haven't seen it, in theater, but I definitely seen the movie. It's something else. So, what made you choose a movie like Carrie to do a documentary on?
Well, gosh, it's the ultimate revenge fantasy. And when you're the underdog, it's finding that outlet, that healthy outlet, is a great thing. So the fact that Stephen King was able to do it so brilliantly with his book, and Brian De Palma and this amazing film, and Dean Pitcher and Michael Gore with the music videos, all brought something so strong to each. I thought it would just be nice to see what they kind of like all merged together.
Wow, very cool. Interesting. So, and Linda, what was the part that you played in the film?
I just interviewed. I happen to be a big Stephen King fan. Carrie was the first Stephen King novel that I read a million years ago when I was back in high school. And Michael's a good friend of mine, and my background is in theater, and so he'd asked me if I'd seen the musical of Carrie, and we were talking about it, and I'm a big fan of somebody trying to do something a little bit different. They're making a lot of musicals and plays, musicals in particular, off of films, but I thought this one was very well done, and I was pleased to be there.
It absolutely was. I mean, it's actually one of the best that I've seen so far since being at the festival. We are in day 2 here, so how are you guys enjoying the festival?
Great stuff. A lot of great shows, great features. It just seems to be snowballing.
And it is.
We love that, and also great.
They are. Absolutely.
It's a lot of fun. It's very accessible. It's really easy to get here on the railroad, and we're so close that it just seems like, sure, why not? And there's so many things to see. I wish I had more time to see everything because I'm meeting all these people, and everyone's very excited about their projects. And I like the fact that there's this feeling of that homegrown, hands-on. The filmmakers are here, the people that were part of it, that were in the features and the shorts, that did the work on the projects. They're right here, and they're accessible to you, and everyone's very friendly and very welcoming. It's so nice to get that first-hand information.
Well, you got a lot of information in your interviews from the short that we saw on this documentary of Resurrecting Carrie. So thank you both for your excellent job to both. And thank you for taking a few minutes to chat with us.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm sure you guys remember Adam Ginsberg from our show on last week telling us all about the 3rd annual Macabre event, and here we are.
Yes.
Adam, we're on day 2 already.
Yes.
Things look great. It's bigger and better than January, I must say myself.
Yeah.
How you feeling about it?
Very good. I think that as we're growing these film festivals, this, like you said, this is our 3rd one. We're gaining some traction with the Long Island film connoisseur. Goes into the horror, sci-fi, macabre, twisted, dark films that we do. And on top of that, when you begin to do something numerous times, you also get into a groove. You work out all the kinks and the logistics and the organization.
It's a big process.
Each event comes together quicker and is run more smoothly.
Absolutely. And you have over 69 films that people have submitted.
Yeah, we got 69 screenings happening over the course of this 3 days. And on top of that, we also have musical performers in between during breaks of films. We have some Q&As and panels with filmmakers and such. We have a How to Die class taught by an actress. And, it's just been, the vendors are popping over there. We got raffles. It's just a good energy going on today on Saturday. And folks should come out.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's one more day left. And, of course, a lot of your directors and producers that submit their films are from all over the United States.
Yeah, we've got them that come not only from all over the United States, but the films come international. We have a phenomenal team from Mexico. We've got a number of great works out of Canada. We've got a number of Canadian filmmakers. We have something from Germany that's showing one of the other ones right now, which is really one of those creepy horror type of films. And yeah, it's a nice eclectic mix from all over the globe.
Well, you and Elsie are doing a great job. We're hoping to catch up with her in a little while as well. But what goes into putting together such an event like this?
A lot of time and a lot of planning is the crux of it. And really, we're not the type that just say, hey, we're doing a film festival, you know, submit your film and that's it. There's actually a method to the madness of targeting certain types of films and certain filmmakers to see if we can get them to submit because we feel that their work is
I've read that before.
as opposed to just opening up the doors and saying, hey, anybody submit. You're going to get an overwhelming amount of submissions, but maybe not a lot are going to get to the festival, which is where we just spent the money, and you can only take so many films in.
Yeah.
And as a festival, obviously, you're going to take a lot of films. For us, we have a caliber and a standard, you know, sort of credibility level for Twitch Productions and the Macabre Film Festival. And so we want to find purposely films and filmmakers that we feel meet that criteria. Thus, when they submit the film, the odds are we're going to be able to
We saw a few yesterday, and you're hitting the nail right on the head. So, and actually, people do have a chance to see more because coming up in September is the Power Fest.
Yeah, we were very fortunate to connect with the Power Fest, which is in comparison to what we do, is a very intimate setting. That's like huge, you know. It's happening in Bethlehem, PA. It's the first weekend of September, and it's happening at the Sands Hotel Resort Convention Casino, you know, blah blah blah. And it's a beautiful facility. It's got a shopping mall inside with those malls right there. And we as Twitch Productions Macabre Film Festival are the official film festival as part of it. So really what we're doing with that event, whereas this is a judged event, that event is more of a showcase. So we're going to be bringing in some new films that have submitted and you know, reached the caliber, and we're bringing them in. And then we have some of our previous winners and things like that. Like even this weekend, we're showing some of the previous winners from January. So some people who heard about these films, saw it on social media, and said, wow, I really wish I would have made it there. And you know, if you're here this weekend, you can see some of those movies you've been hearing about, and you'll understand why they won.
Excellent. Well, you guys are doing a great job. Adam, thanks again for having us along this time around. And we'll see you very soon.
Yes.
See you around.
Absolutely. Thank you.
So here I am with horror film legend, the lovely Eileen Deeds. I'm sure you remember her from The Exorcist way, many years ago. Not that long ago, I'm sure. And you probably recognize her from Port Charles as well. She also had a recurring role on General Hospital, playing the role of a mental patient. Eileen, thank you so much for taking me through this to speak with me today. How are you enjoying the festival?
It's absolutely my pleasure. I think it's great. I mean, if I wasn't here at my table and talking about my book and selling my book, I'd be in there watching every movie. You know, because I just think it's fun.
The movies are great, and you are still, I mean, The Exorcist is still like a legendary movie. I consider you a legend. I mean, all these years later, there's been so many spin-offs of The Exorcist. The Exorcism of Emily Rose, just to name one of them. It was good.
Put the good movies on this hand, and the not so good movies on this hand. They keep calling it the curse of The Exorcist. It's not the curse of The Exorcist. The curse of The Exorcist is no one's ever come up with a good screenplay. You know, and they said that film is first a screenplay, and then actors and directors.
So how does it feel after all these years later that you're still remembered as the face of evil? So to speak?
I think it's phenomenal because when we made the movie, and it was 40 years ago, we're celebrating our 40th anniversary. I can't lie about my age anymore. But when we were making the film, nobody knew that it was going to be the greatest horror film of all time. We were just making a horror film. And the fact that I'm able to do these shows, and I just got back from London, Germany, and I've been to Sweden, actually London like 4 times, Spain once, and Germany twice now. I mean, it's phenomenal.
It is.
What I've been able to do with this film after all these years. It's funny to say about someone who played the devil, but I'm truly blessed.
Absolutely. And tell us about the film that's actually featured here at the Macabre.
Okay, so this is the picture.
Oh, I love your dress. It's so spring.
I know. It was freezing when we shot this film. And that was shot outside of London.
Wow.
And it was kind of surreal that to be shooting this film. And the whole crew was like Irish and Scottish, and I was the only American on board. And then it felt, oh, this is surreal. But I have been nominated for Best Actress in a Short.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And it's about this older lady that gets kids to stop and break down on the road. their cars break down. I'm not quite sure why, but they break down. And I invite them to my manor or some tea and meat pie, and then I find different ways to cook.
Very interesting.
And has great fun doing it. You know? And then, but yeah, watch the movie. It'll be on DVD soon, or coming to your local something. I won't tell you the catch and all that.
So how is this role different from playing, let's say, The Exorcist 40 years ago?
Well, except for the fact I look like me. Most of the evil roles I play, like apparitions and stuff like that, I don't really look like me.
Right.
So this one, and General Hospital, obviously, I'm allowed to look like me. Otherwise, evil is evil. And my contention is that when you play an evil person, even the demon of The Exorcist, in order to make it work, you have to find the joy in being evil. Because no one wakes up one day and says, "Oh my God, I'm evil." Not even Hitler. Most evil people have a reason for being evil. And like living in a film like this called The Devil Wears Its Own, which will definitely be on DVD and come to your local station. She's the most evil character, but she's also very, very, very conscious. So you have to go behind this whole religious connotation to find out. I mean, she staples a mask to her grandson's face so that evil can't come into his face. That kind of evil. But she justifies it and has some fun doing it.
Fascinating stuff.
She has a great time killing this one. But so you just have to get inside and find out. There's no way to play evil. I think like evil when you I don't know. You can't just do that. You have to, and it's an interesting thing. It's in my book, Exercising right here.
There it is. So in addition to filmmaking and being an actress, you are also an author.
One time only though.
Yeah. Tell us about this lovely book.
What I was going to say was, and I will, is that when they did The Heretic, they wanted to cast a demon in it, and I was in New York. And they actually fired 2 other girls who played the demon because they weren't good enough. And they bought my film from The Exorcist, The Heretic, which I found fascinating because I didn't realize it was that difficult to play that. The demon. I had just fun playing it. So that was good.
You're an extremely talented actress. I followed you in General Hospital when you were the mental patient.
Oh, I'm telling you, I don't have any pictures of that out here, but that was fun. I would give you a picture of that if I brought it with me. But that was a fun role of a lifetime because, again, she was so sweet and so vulnerable, but so messed up because she felt she was responsible for her best friend dying in an accident. But there was an evil part about her too. There's something evil about it, manipulative about it too. So that was fun. You go to YouTube, by the way, and check Eileen Beats and you'll see some really nice clips from So anyway, I wrote this book.
Yes, tell us about it.
Exercising My Demons. And the whole first third is about the skinny little kid from Queens, New York, from Bayside to be exact. It's about going to Manhattan. Decided she wanted to be a professional actress at the age of 7. Knew absolutely no one, had no idea how to get there or what to do. I took little pictures with snapshots and sent them off to some stuff because I somehow that's what you're supposed to do. And so it tells about my adventures. When I was little, my mother took us to go see Peter Pan in a Broadway show, and I honestly really thought, I was sitting in the second balcony, and I thought that if I could roll out of the balcony and land on stage, that I could be one of the little lost boys, and therefore I'd be a professional artist. And then I realized, what if I miss? What if I land in the audience? That could be really embarrassing.
That they might notice.
Exactly. And so Dan Louvier, who wrote the book, I told him my stories. Wrote the whole book so fabulously that there are times you just want to read, and sometimes you just want to laugh. It reads less like a biography and more like fiction. So then, after we do all that about dreams and choices and bad choices, they get to my screenplay for The Exorcist and how that went. And,
That's got to be fascinating. It's still one of my all-time favorite movies.
You guys all, if you're not even big readers, the chapters are very small. So you can read, but if you're interested at all in how to follow your dreams, I mean, not only an actor or a director, but say you want to open up a prop shop or a costume shop or a hardware shop, or a mom. You want kids that just follow their dream. If it drops, you pick it up. If it drops, you pick it up. And that's a lot of what we do. But then, after we get through the screen test, the whole middle is funny things that happen. Because everybody knows the scary kids. It was like, how did they shoot the how did they shoot the masturbation scene, which is very funny. And then the end of the book is the epilogue.
Wow, very interesting. I mean, one final question, if you don't mind. What inspired you to become an actress?
Read the
All in the book.
I think probably partly I'm a twin sister who was crippled at a very early age, and instead of becoming a twin, I became a middle child instead of an older sister. And I think that way was, I think a lot of people become actors, they want attention, and it grows up there.
Eileen, thank you so much. First and foremost, I'm a fan, so thank you. This is truly an honor.
You got a great smile.
Thank you.
I have to tell you guys out there that Jason has so much passion and such a great smile, such excitement about it. That's probably his book too. That whatever you do in life, do it with passion.
Absolutely.
Do it with excitement. Do it with, even if it's, even if it's walking the dog.
But one door closes, another one will open. Just have to be patient.
Smack you in the face. I just saw that as a joke. When one door opens, the other one smacks you in the rear. I don't believe that. I think that if the door does close, you probably created it. It's like, I mean, the things you created in your life. You probably created it. Close it. So relish the fact that there's some kind of power, and then look what it's created.
Fantastic. Eileen,
My
thank you
book,
once
I've had a
again.
lot of doors closed, open. Here I am. So thank you.
Great, thank you so much. I appreciate this once again. Eileen Dietz, everybody. Thank you, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Alright, so that concludes our coverage of the 3rd Annual Macabre Fair Film Festival here at Rockville Center. We had a great time, and we hope you did too, including getting an interview with the lovely and legendary Miss Eileen Dietz from The Exorcist. Definitely check out her webpage, www.eileendietz.com, and for more information on Macabre events, go to macabrefairfilmfest.com. Thank you at home for watching, as always. See you next time. If you're going to be in the Riverhead area and would like to be part of our live studio audience, all you have to do is write for tickets. Please include your name, address, and daytime phone number. Email us at thejasonshow@yahoo.com.